Now, we live, baby. How the weather is there? Hey, no cap. Hey, Gina. Hey, Naughty. How the weather where y'all at? Man, come on, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody. About to get this thing here started up. Making sure everything's straight. Look like everything's straight now. Make sure y'all hit that live button coming in. Okay, we got that. What's up, Reggie Reg? What's up, Slam? All right, I think that's it, everybody. I think that's it. Salute, salute. I don't know where you at, but it's real, real, real cold where I'm at. And it's real icy. And we're not used to it. We are not used to it. Yeah, we are not used to it. Hold on. But hey, as long as we got electricity, we gonna be on. Hey, I don't know what's going on with the webcam, man. No, we don't want that one. Right? We don't want this one. Yeah, we want this one. Okay. This was right. Salute, 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 everybody. Salute. We're in the building, man. Salute to y'all, man. A lot of people watching the game. I get that. Nap, No Cap, Gina, Naughty. There's a whole lot of stuff going on, man. You know, like Claressa Shields been dominating the airwaves to the point where we've been calling in and discussing what she got going on. And she's still dominating the airwaves, but I wanted to discuss this here Corey Holcomb situation, man. Like, hey, I know he been getting into it with Anton Daniels, and I ain't really taking no side. But on the Anton Daniels situation, I would be more inclined to side more with Corey Holcomb. But I can't side with Corey Holcomb on this, bro. I can't side with Corey Holcomb on this. First of all, you're a comedian, right? So if you can give a joke, you should be able to take a joke. That's just like me wanting to well, this here's a bad example because Claressa Shields obviously can handle herself. She's always talking about beating up men. But I'm just saying, that's just like me going back and forth with Claressa Shields. She jokes on me, and then I mush her in the face, bro. Like, even in boxing, man, I don't think a man should be able to put his hands on a woman. If that's the case, then that's why everybody is having all these here debates about whether transgender athletes should be allowed to compete against women. And also, man, Corey is soon to be considered an elder, man. Corey Holcomb is about to be in his 60s, and he's not a small dude. I've stood next to Corey before in person, and he's not a small dude. But that's what I wanted to base some of the call-in show on tonight, to see what people had thought about that altercation. I'm not familiar with the young lady's comedy. Somebody would have to fill me in on that, but let me put the number up. Let me put our number up so you can tell Skinny what's on your mind, man. Tell Skinny what's on your mind. Salute to everybody, like I said. Shout out to Chase in the building. I'm definitely with him on the with the Anton Daniels situation. Like, yeah, ain't nobody, period, gonna be talking about I'm essing on nobody's D, man. But the female situation, I just can't get with that. I done looked at it from all type of angles. I looked at it from the bodyguard's point of view. I looked at it from the lady's point of view, and I looked at it from Corey's point of view. The only thing that I can say is I don't have any audio to go by, but still yet, man. Like, it ain't nothing that a female should be able to say to make you put your hands on her first. Now, I could give you a slight pass if she started the physical altercation, but just because she talking noise and y'all joking, y'all out in front of comedy club, and yeah, I can't get down with that, bro. Yeah, I can't get down with that. But definitely make sure y'all hit this here like button, bro. Hit this here like button coming in. You know what else I can't get down with? Claressa Shields having no accountability, bro. Having no accountability, chat. Like, yo, And then she got mad at the reporter. What did the reporter do? The reporter didn't do nothing to you. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Also, you know, we've been having connection issues with the streaming software. Hopefully we got it fixed. First off, it seems like we are unable to schedule a live stream because the streaming software won't pick up the scheduled live stream. And then when it does pick up on YouTube, I believe it's a YouTube problem, because when it does pick up on YouTube, and then it'll just drop. Last 2 times at the 49-minute mark, it's just dropped. And then the second time, it'll drop the vertical stream. Now, I know y'all like, yo, if it just drops, start over, Skinny, but it's not really that simple, man. Like, when you do that type of stuff, especially when you on YouTube, it messes with your algorithm. It messes with a whole bunch of things. So it is what it is. But, hey, this winter storm got a lot of people messed up. And salute to everybody, man. I really do wish that I could get all your calls in. But if we aren't currently live, then your phone calls won't get answered. So don't look at it as like I'm being rude and I'm not answering the phone. But it's not that. It's just that when we off the air, the line is closed. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Yesterday we had a dope call-in show. Claressa Shields' ex's cousin called in. Claressa's sister's house was broken into? Psh, go figure. Yeah, man, I cut the bit rate down. That's what we trying to see. My bit rate was like 8,500. So I cut the bit rate down. I cut the bit rate down to 6,000. Yeah, I cut the bit rate down to 6,000. Hold on. Call on the line. Let's get know what's on your mind.
Yeah, man, I cut the bit rate down. That's what we trying to see. My bit rate was like...
Yo, you got...
Hello?
Yeah, you got your TV on in the background.
Did I call that number?
Hello?
I can't hear anything.
I don't hear it now. Hello? Hello? Guess they hung up. But the phone lines are open. Dang, Claressa's sister's house got broken into? I wonder if that is an insurance play. That's a real popular scam in the Atlanta area. I mean, why would they break in her sister's house, though? Her sister ain't got shit. Why would they break into her sister's apartment or house? That's weird. Call on the line. Tell Skinny what's on your mind. Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Skinny?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hi, this is Nadi. How are you this evening?
Hey, how you doing, Nadi?
I'm good. I'm happy I made the show, the live. I appreciate your commentary.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you. What's going on? What you want to talk to us
Just wanted
about?
to get my thoughts on a couple of things, because I've been catching a few of your lives, you know, and I was still in the vibe or whatever. I agree with you. I feel like the whole press conference was trash.
Man, that press
Low
conference
budget.
was a disaster. Like you say, low budget. Detroit Auto Show press conference. Like, I haven't seen nothing since this big money deal that shows me that Salida Promotions and Win Records got any type of money or know what they doing.
I agree. I definitely agree. And if you compare it to other rollouts of different boxing events, it's way more professional. It's not all this messy social media. You know, they have professional platforms where both fighters can sit down and state their point and their advantages in the situation. And I just really see low budget, no professionalism. Like, you're rolling out in a Rolls Royce, like they partnered with the whole car show just so that they can use the vehicles.
Use two vehicles.
Yeah, and it was just like a celebration of narcissism, if you ask me. The whole song, saying her name. And I like that Franchon Cruz spoke her piece. Like, look, you're not going to use me like I'm nobody, you know. And we all, I feel like it's an easy pick on her part. It's not really challenging. And I agree with Franchon. Like, I don't feel like she wants to lose the weight so that she can get that challenge because she just wants to be the greatest. That's it.
Right.
You know, not to take away from her accolades or anything like that, but even the commentator was shady with the whole Black Love, okay?
Right.
As you all know, she went on the Breakfast Club talking about, we gold love now, you know. But the commentator looked at Franchon was like, oh, you're here with your husband.
Right.
I appreciate you giving a good example of Black love. And then he turned, he said, Papoose, thank you for being an example of Black love. He did not even put a tag on Claressa. Okay, once again, you are played. Okay, out in public, nobody respects their relationship because of the circumstances behind it. And this is why she's constantly windmilling on the internet trying to look for approval, because in her heart of hearts, she knows it's not right. But I believe Claressa Shields is an example of arrested development. Although she's a 30-year-old woman, I believe she has a brain of a 19-year-old. And that's just because she hasn't grew past her trauma. She hasn't dealt with that. That's why she doesn't mind hurting other women and throwing kids and mistreating kids and things like that or whatever.
You think her trauma, do you think her trauma is the reason why it seems like she prefers going after older men?
Absolutely, and I feel like there's a lot of projecting there on her part. Like, her insecurity, she wears her insecurity on her sleeve. Like, it's so obvious she's insecure, but you didn't have to question, like, her being so insecure, why would she choose a situation like this? You know, and I feel like it's just, she's got hatred for Black women, in my opinion. She really does. Like, we all want her to win, and I just want to put a disclaimer. This is not about her looks or anything. It's simply about her behavior and how she presents herself, right? This is why she's not moving ahead with coordinating with different brands and things like that, because she has a nasty demeanor. Like, and when she's uncomfortable and her back's against the wall, that's when she gets nasty. We've seen it at the press conference. Yeah. And Franchon was being nothing but respectful and nice to her, but they're standing on business saying, look, you're not going to play with my name, my brand, or anything. We're going to put it all out there. You see, she got really uncomfortable to the point she started cursing.
Yeah, man. I mean, as of right now, like, I don't understand it, but I'm kind of, the more and more that I dwell on it, I kind of understand it, because Claressa Shields, like, I'm going to speak for myself. I'm really, it seems like I'm against her, but I'm really for her. But with me being for her, I have to look at this and be objective and realize that she's not innocent in this. Like, while she was with her ex, she was in Pap's wife's DMs trying to befriend her, all the while behind her back talking to her husband.
She's a snake in the grass, for sure. She's a snake in the grass, and
Yeah.
she doesn't. And what I really think it is, she was so thirsty. She really wants to be that girl. She was sliding in a lot of rappers' DMs. It wasn't just Papoose. He was just the only girl that took the bait.
So she was.
Like,
So she basically was like she needed a relationship so she could go viral.
right. That's how I feel. Like, she was in Cameron's DMs. Cameron called her a stalker.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not used to someone stalking me this much that I didn't bang up. You know,
Right.
like, but I think she would have settled for anybody. It didn't have to be Papoose, you know. But because she landed on him or whatever, she was in Remy's DMs, she was in Papoose DMs. And that's where everyone agrees. And it's not that you don't support her, Mr. Skinny. I always felt like you were giving her fatherly advice.
That's what I was trying to do.
Father.
And I'm still going to do it. She can't stop me from giving fatherly advice. She just don't have to take it.
Well, any man that's raising a young lady in these streets, that's how you put value into your daughter, you know, by validating them and letting them know that you don't have to settle for this at all. And I think that's where everyone's so frustrated, because we all know she can get better, but for whatever reason, she doesn't feel like she deserves better, because she doesn't really know what her worth is.
Ooh,
she thinks by presenting all this materialism that makes her big and make her look like she loves herself, and that's not it.
Hey, that was good, because that's basically what I was trying to say. I was like, you running around here telling everybody that you the GWOAT, but you're not doing GWOAT shit.
You're not doing GWOAT behavior.
Yeah, because women, like you say, when a woman knows her worth, she's not going to settle to be in a relationship with somebody that's married.
Mm-hmm.
I heard another woman saying it.
I hold Papoose accountable as well. Like, he should be man enough. He see how that girl going crazy over him. He needs to back up and say, you know what, we got our business, but I really, really need to handle things with my family.
Man, that man got a daughter her age.
Right. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you ruin all chances of blending the family. Like, Remy wants nothing to do with you. She doesn't want you around her daughter. And so because you created this division within the family, Pap is always going to have to go back to Remy to see his daughter. You created that.
Man, Pap is a city slicker. Pap is a city slicker, man. Because, like, he know, man, like,
Absolutely.
This shit is crazy, man. And Claressa, she know this shit is fucked up, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I feel like she wants the fame that bad. Like, and if you really think about it, in my opinion, she really at the end of her rope with her career. She's 30 years old. Like, how much can she continue to box at this point? And this is what Layla was trying to, like, lay out the groundwork for her. Like, you really need to get into brands and this and that, because that's what's going to get you longevity. And you claiming you want to have kids with this married man, like, you can't do that and fight at the same time. You just can't, or whatever. And this is why Layla retired at 29. Okay?
Yeah. Layla retired at 29 and was getting money. She getting money in other avenues. Layla getting money other ways.
And that's the best thing. Like, who wants to keep getting their head and their eyes knocked out?
Claressa.
Busted up.
Claressa.
Or whatever. At a certain point, you, as a woman, you just want to retire and sit down. I mean, she's been fighting all her life. So I'm interested to see if she'll be able to honor this new contract she has into place. I feel like she really got lowballed in the situation.
She did.
She is not the first boxer that made $1 million, according to Papoose. He is all fraud, if you ask me. That whole freestyle and everything he did, fraudulent. He's used those bars before. Recycle bars. That's what you're worth.
Hey, if you listen to her, she not going to tell you the whole truth. But I think this here's what happened. I think Salida Promotions gave her $2 million, like for the contract, And then I think Win Records came through and gave her $5 million with a $1 million signing bonus.
Either way, I don't feel like she got all $8 million up front at all.
No, she don't have that.
Once she starts to fulfill the contract with the fights, okay, it's a lot of entities to consider. Like she don't only have to fight;
she got to give up some albums too.
Right. So it's a double whammy. But just yesterday, or at the press conference, she said they only are 41% sold. Okay. Yo, Shakur is fighting at Madison Square Garden this up and coming weekend, sold out for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
New Edition is performing the week before her fight, sold out. Why are we still trying to sell tickets for an event that's in 3 weeks? Like, her promotion
it's going to be half sold out because they half doing shit. Like, you using the goddamn car show, you using...
How she tried to deflect and franchise was like, I had nothing to do with promotion. So, like...
Right.
The only person I've been seeing promoting that fight is Claressa Shields on her social media with all this mess.
That's it. Now, I did start seeing them promoting that press
conference. On Will. Excuse me?
I said I did start seeing them promoting that press conference, but shit, we a month out now.
Right. Right. And then you got to consider, look at the weather. It's in the middle of winter in Detroit. How many people really want to, like, come out and actually go to a fight, you know? Because it's freezing out or whatever. But I just really think her rollout is trash. I think she has very minimal promotion or whatever. And I feel like...
I don't think it's really the promotion. I don't think them niggas got money to promote.
Exactly. That's why they had to team up with the car show.
Yeah, all the money in the arena.
Okay, but you don't even need all of that for a press conference. All you need is a table, some microphones, and a podium in the middle, okay, and some flags.
Well, I think they had it.
I understand why Papoose was there.
I think they had it at the car show because they wanted to make sure that it was a big turnout. If they had it on their own, it probably just would have been reporters there.
Did you see that? The crowd was very thin. I mean, it just kind of